This is Forward Radio. I'm your host, Eleanor Cole. The music that you've just been enjoying was brought to you by the Rosetta Corporation. In fact, every recording played on Forward Radio is drawn from the Rosetta Corporation's extensive archive of cultural heritage. Even in the face of unprecedented change, the Rosetta Corporation has maintained its commitment to building upon human civilization's greatest achievements. As part of that mission, the Rosetta Corporation has made sure to preserve and catalog significant works of culture, spanning media such as visual art, the written word, architecture, historical artifacts, scientific records, and, of course, music. Without the Rosetta Corporation, many of these treasures would never have survived the past 20 years. The preservation of culture like this may not be easy, but we believe it's worth the effort. After all, the Rosetta Corporation knows we can't progress into the future without knowing our past. been listening to Forward Radio, a public broadcast station provided by the Rosetta Corporation for the benefit of everyone, everywhere. At the Rosetta Corporation, we understand that encountering armed Rosetta personnel can be a stressful situation, but it doesn't need to be. Just remember these 3 key steps: stop, stay put, and comply. First, stop. Whether you're out in the wilderness, in a settlement, or even inside your own home, make sure to stop whatever you're doing if you encounter Rosetta personnel and wait for their instructions. Next, stay put. Don't make any sudden movements, and unless you've been specifically ordered to do so, don't approach Rosetta personnel or attempt to leave the area. Finally, comply. For your own safety, it's imperative to follow any direct orders from Rosetta personnel. Keep in mind that as long as you pose no active threat and have not been affected by Stardust, you will not be harmed. Thousands of Rosetta personnel risk their lives each and every day to create a viable future for humankind. So if you run into them, remember these 3 simple steps and let them go about their vital business. You'll be glad you did. critical message from the Rosetta Corporation. Have you encountered a deviation recently? Let the Rosetta Corporation know. Deviations can be reported by radio or in person. Just make sure to report every detail you can, including the deviation's appearance, effects, and location. Even innocuous-seeming deviations can prove deadly if not properly contained. Informing the Rosetta Corporation of a deviation's existence and location doesn't just provide us with valuable material, it also reduces the number of dangerous entities running loose in Nalcom. Not only that, but the Rosetta Corporation is willing to pay generous rewards